Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
This story is sponsored by Belfour.
Well, thanks again for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. Today I am in studio and I'm joined by Shannon. Shannon, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. It's always fun to get to talk about Belfour property restoration.
Yes. We've been working with Belfour, golly, before they became Belfour when it was FSA full steam ahead. So really, really happy to be here and excited to talk about all the things they do for the community in our area.
Well, let's get right into it.
Yeah.
What is your relationship with Belfour like?
Yeah, well, so I work for the Myrtle Beach Area Chamber of Commerce, so of course I'm out and about in the community all the time. I oversee our business development services for our community as a whole for the chamber. So I'm doing a lot within the area when it's working with our law enforcement, so our fire department, our police station, several different events throughout the area. I also oversee our ambassador program, which we have 32 individuals that are business owners and leaders here in our community. And Belfour is always ones, they are always willing to help and assist whenever we're in need of anything, whether it be sponsoring a breakfast, sponsoring a dinner, hosting an event, or just, coming and talk about all the many services that they provide. As well as, I even got a phone call the other day from our police station. Shannon, it's on a Sunday too. So yes, on a Sunday I get those calls. Can you send us somebody? All of our files are actually getting destroyed right now. And at the police station, as we know, we don't need those the files to actually get destroyed. So Belfour was there, honestly, within a 45-minute time frame on a Sunday, ready to help and assist where needed. They were able to clear out everything very quickly and had everything up and running within less than a week time frame, which that's amazing, especially when it comes to community service like that. So really, Belfour it's a small business, even though it's an international business, but they are still the company that everybody knows the different men and women that work there, but they're always willing to assist whenever needed.
What is the community response like?
Yeah, so Belfour, they are first to jump up and help and assist, whether, like I said, they're sponsoring something or if they're just coming out, they're popping popcorn at some of our different events or handing out koozies, pins. They have some really good pins too. But they're always willing to be out there in the community and really just be able to help, whether the business is small or the homeowner is small, something extremely big, they're always willing to lend a hand. A lot of their upper management is very big in the community. Most of them have actually been in the Myrtle Beach area for almost all their lives, if not all their life. So they are, a strong knit when it comes to really helping the Grand Strand area, as well as, honestly, the whole state as the Belfour, but they are an international company, which you would have never known that just because of the fact that they are that mom and pop type place that are always willing to, they know your name, you may have kids or a dog, so they're always willing.
Well, not to mention, they do a fantastic job too.
They do a fantastic job. Yeah, so, I know that they work at a lot of, even the hotels, the restaurants, attractions, but I personally know a lot of different individuals that have used them within their household, and they're great. The guys that come in, they actually have manners, yes ma'am and no ma'am. So when the guys that are out in the field, when they're coming in, whether it be your home or your business, they are definitely treating it like their own home, using those booties to cover up their shoes so they're not tracking in anything. And us as the homeowner, we don't have to worry about vacuuming up after them or anything like that, which is a big deal. But yeah, no, they have a great group of individuals. I want to say that the Belfour here maybe has less than 50 employees, but all of those employees, they're always just extremely nice. That's huge. But I will say, when it comes to the community support, they're always willing, whether it's a sponsorship monetarily, or if they're just there just to lend a hand, which is huge because, some people are just willing to write a check and move on to the next. One of the things that they do is they really encourage their staff to actually get involved, volunteer, come out to events.
This story is sponsored by Belfour.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Well, we're having a beautiful day today on Living Local Carolina. I'm joined by Kim in the studio, and you are from Be Empowered. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Okay, tell me all about what you guys do.
So Be Empowered Worldwide is an organization created to help girls and women walk in emotional wellness. And we do this in 3 ways. We offer education products, wellness products, and advocacy.
Where did you see that there was a need for an organization like this?
So the organization started about 12 years ago. I owned a child care facility.
Oh, cool.
And the mothers normally were the single mothers, because we had a lot of underprivileged children or children who were socioeconomically challenged. I don't know how to be politically correct there, but and we found that they needed more than just child care. They sometimes needed someone to help them to speak up for things that weren't right, maybe in their housing, or to help them work through problems with getting the resources that they needed. So that's where it started.
Filling in those gaps.
Filling in the gaps.
How does that feel, being able to do that and actually watch these young ladies thrive?
So when I look back now and see the students and families that I was taking care of 15 years ago, and see that they're graduating from college and they're walking into great careers, it makes me feel good.
Yeah, I bet. Well, how can our viewers get involved and help you guys with your mission?
So Be Empowered Worldwide.com. They can
right.
always go there. We have a GoFundMe page, so they can go there. Right now we're working on collecting or taking in donations to help us with our literacy program for the summer.
Okay, cool.
So that's our greatest need right now. So the GoFundMe page is all for that purpose. And what we'll do is we'll take the money, we'll buy books, hoping to give each girl a set of 10 books so that they can have a book a week to read over the summer.
Gotcha.
And then we'll have online tutoring and conversation about the books that they read.
All right, lovely.
Yeah.
What's that website again so people can remember it?
www.beempoweredworldwide.com.
This story is sponsored by Practical Purpose Solutions.
Well, good morning. Thanks for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. I am back at Practical Purpose Solutions, and I'm talking with Kendra. Kendra, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
All right, we're talking about weight loss management, especially with summer being just around the corner. You guys offer a ton of stuff for people who are looking to lose some weight.
Yes.
What can you tell me about that?
So we offer different plans. So we have plans where we can do nutrient injections that help kind of trim certain areas like the abdomen. And then we also have where we offer GLP-1, GLP-2 injections. I know there's a big spill about Ozempic and Mounjaro, but we offer compounded medications to help with individuals to lose the weight. And the big thing that I like about our program is that we deal with companies that we've been using for a long time. We don't have really, nobody has complained of any bad reviews. And what I also love is that it's very heart healthy. And the compounded company that we use have nutrients in their injections as well. So it's a big plus.
I feel like also whenever you're talking about weight loss, it has to be a holistic approach. So when you have somebody walking in here, how do you come up with that plan for them?
So what I love about what I do is, because I lost actually was 2X before, so I actually had my own personal journey. And what I love is I can kind of pinpoint when it's mental health first versus just physical. So I've had clients that come in, sit in my chair, they cry, and then I'm like, before we get into the physical realm, let's go to mental health therapy. So we actually collaborate. We have great partnerships where we send people to mental health therapy, and then we kind of work on the physical. And so it has tremendously helped a lot of people, because a lot of people sustain the weight versus just losing that physical weight and then getting it all back. So that's the big plus about us, is that we allow our clients to get the full aspect, and we also send them to personal trainers, and we connect them with individuals that's going to be able to help them on a whole nother level.
I love that. I feel like you're also able to really see results.
A lot of results. Our highest clients was 83 pounds.
That's impressive.
Yes.
Goodness. Well, if somebody's watching right now and is ready to take that leap, how can they get in contact with y'all?
We also do telehealth. So if you're a client that's not in the local area, you can actually book a consultation or call us, and we can actually get them set up online, and we can actually have medications sent to them, or they can just come in for one time and we can get them enrolled and they can get their things like they need to.
This story is sponsored by Practical Purpose Solutions.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Well, I am in Jeep heaven today. I'm joined by my new friends, including Jody Lynn, who is from the Dirty Myrtle Jeepers.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. Why don't you help me introduce these other lovely ladies we have right here?
Absolutely. This is Mary Ellen Pelton, and she is with the Carolina Coast Jeep Club. And this is one of her admins, Megan Galpin. And I'm Jody Lynn Jordan with Dirty Myrtle Jeepers.
All right, Jody Lynn, let's talk about what you guys do.
Oh my goodness, we do so much great stuff. So whether we're out having fun in the community, whether we're doing get-togethers, whether we're going four-wheeling, stuff in the community, giving back, it's all what it's about. It's about getting together with Jeeps, having a great time, enjoying everybody, and getting to make new friends and having fun.
What I really love about Jeeps is that everybody can really express themselves.
Absolutely.
It's so cool. We were taking a walk around the parking lot here. So many people have come out to show off their Jeeps. What is your favorite part of being able to see, everyone's individuality?
It's so much. Everything from the ducks that they collect to the names that they name their Jeeps is always fun, especially when it really matches their personality. You kind of get a good kick out of it. All of the different decorations and things that they do. And a lot of people go out a little bit more than others at different times of the year, with whether it's Christmas or Halloween. They really do take it seriously. Some people even, there's a Jeep back here that has a big, huge duck on the top. He actually has a name. I can never remember his name, but she has named that Jeep duck. Birdie. Her Jeep's name is Birdie. I cannot remember the duck's name, but he is a big, huge, like 6-foot duck that is strapped to the top of her Jeep. So.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about that, because for somebody that maybe doesn't own a Jeep, they might not know about the duck culture. That is very important to Jeep owners.
It is.
And here in Myrtle Beach, y'all have quite the collection.
Oh, we
Almost
absolutely
every
do.
single Jeep out here has tons of ducks. Why?
Absolutely. So it started off many years ago. It's not quite 10 years ago now, but in Canada, with a lady that came out from a store, and she saw a Jeep that she liked, and she put a duck on it. And ever since then, it's kind of just caught on as Duck Duck Jeep. And there's actually a big, huge hashtag for that, where people can go and post the Jeeps or the ducks that they get that are left on their Jeeps, and it's like a movement. So if somebody sees your Jeep and they like it and they want to tell you that they like your Jeep, then you leave a duck.
Love it.
I mean,
That's so
how
much
can
fun.
that not make your day?
Oh, it absolutely does. And they're very, very unique ducks as well.
Absolutely, they're very different. And it's kind of strange to see some of the ones that are so different, because you don't even know where they get them from, that they're so unique and so different. And people actually really look for the more unique ducks, and that's what they buy.
That's so
So
cool.
the more unique they are, they're like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna buy that because nobody else is gonna be giving this duck out.
Very
So-
cool. Well, for somebody, so you guys, I'm sure, have people who are more novice Jeep owners as well as veterans, people who have had Jeeps for 20 plus years.
Correct.
What does the process look like to join one of these clubs and start hanging out with y'all?
Absolutely. So we are on Facebook under Dirty Myrtle Jeepers, and they are also on Facebook under the Carolina Coast Jeep Club. So you can just send us a request to join our group. Most of us have a couple of questions that you have to answer that says that you have a Jeep. It doesn't matter whether it's a Jeep Wrangler or a Gladiator. You can have any kind of Jeep. And then at that point, you'll go ahead and come into our group. But we always have lots of events planned. We plan events constantly.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.